Today, we're going to talk about a really powerful idea. What happens when your personal growth journey stops being something you do all by yourself and starts being something you do together? We're diving into how the right community can absolutely supercharge your self-development.
I mean, you know the feeling, right? You've got these big, ambitious goals, you've got all the passion to get better, but man, it can feel like you're trying to climb this huge mountain, completely alone. That path to becoming the best version of yourself, it can get pretty lonely. And look, at the heart of it all is your passion. You're not someone who just waits around for things to happen. You're out there actively chasing down change. Whether that's getting ahead at work, making your relationship stronger, or hitting a new personal record, you are literally wired to evolve. That drive is what fuels you.
But what if that solo mission could become a shared expedition? That's exactly what we're going to explore right now. This idea of creating a dedicated space to evolve by tapping into the incredible power of a supportive community. So, what is this space? It's called Evolve Now Social. And when you look at how it's defined here, it's pretty obvious this is way more than just your typical networking group. It's a space that's been intentionally built to foster real connections, which then, naturally sparks new opportunities and hopefully builds actual lasting friendships. Okay, so how does a community like this actually work? What are the building blocks that really make it effective? Let's break down the core pillars that hold this whole thing up. It really boils down to this simple three-step flow. See, everything kicks off with fostering genuine human connections. Once you have that foundation of trust, it just naturally creates this environment where new opportunities can pop up. And the ultimate outcome? Friendships that stick around long after any single event is over. Each step just flows right into the next. And this really gets to the heart of what makes it so great. It's not some high-pressure, always-on networking scene. It's a space that's comfortable with the whole spectrum of interaction. Everything from just a super casual hangout to those deep, meaningful conversations that can totally change how you see things.
All right, so we've covered the what and the how. But now let's get to the most important part. The why. What's the real, tangible impact of being part of a community like this? Let's take a look at the community in action. And we have to circle back to this basic truth. Trying to grow is hard work. Motivation fades, roadblocks pop up out of nowhere, and if you don't have a support system, it is just so easy to lose all that forward momentum. And here is the powerful alternative. Instead of trying to do it all yourself, you get a support system. The key word here is active. This is a community that's dedicated to keeping each other motivated, keeping each other inspired, and pushing each other forward, especially when things get tough. So what does this actually mean for you? Well, it means your own drive stays cranked up because you're surrounded by other motivated people. It's a place where you can actually grow because you're free to learn and share ideas. It opens your eyes to new possibilities, and maybe most importantly, you have a whole group of people to celebrate the wins with and to lift you up when you need it. At the end of the day, this is the entire goal. It's not about competition. It's not about comparison. It's about creating this unique ecosystem where every single person has the support and the opportunity they need to truly thrive on their own terms. So, as we start to wrap this up, let's think about this less as just information and more like an invitation. An invitation for you to see your own growth journey not as a solo act, but as something that's deeply connected to others. Because really, that's the spirit of this whole thing. It's a collective call to action. Let's inspire each other. Let's aim higher together than we ever could alone. And let's make every single moment actually count for something. And that's the question I want to leave you with. Just for a second, think about your biggest goals. Think about your toughest challenges. Now, imagine facing all of that with a dedicated, supportive community right there at your back. Who could you become then?